This, like, I'm trying to become fall, on and off raining. It's comforting, but aggravating. Morning. It's,
The reason the trying to be fall thing is so comforting is because it's what we're used to.
Yeah, and it will be less aggravating because it will be back to the constant, but it's comforting because we know what it is.
Yeah.
Which is very, very apparent on Tuesday. Because I got picked Willie up from Benihana's, and it was like misting. By the time on the drive to his house, we had poured. By the time we got to his house, it wasn't doing anything. And then we drove to THPRD, and it was pouring, and then it was raining by the time we got to THPRD, but then we saw that all the fields were taken up, and we drove around to 2 different fields. Looking at that one, I found a Tangela. And we waited for that one, and the rain didn't let up. It got a little worse, so we went out to PCC Rock Creek, and I had to have the wipers on high. By the time we got to PCC Rock Creek, it was sprinkling, and then it was sunshiny by the time we finished our practice. And I was telling this all to my friend Max, who recently moved to San Luis Obispo from growing up in Seaside and then living in Medford and various other places in Oregon. And he's like, oh, I miss that weather. I'm like, yeah. And he was laughing, and it was really comforting to hear that the weather is the same as it always is.
Yeah. Having anything, I guess, a call back to home is just amazingly comforting when you're somewhere unfamiliar.
And with drastically different weather that's going to be, he's been there since the last week of August. He doesn't think it's rained.
There's a reason that state's on fire all the
time. You're on fire a lot, California. Do rain dances or something.
Fire!
This state is on fire! There are probably a lot of people that lost their homes that are finding out. Whatever.
Yeah. I feel bad about it, but
I feel bad about that girl from last night.
Yeah.
There's a link here. You guys need to watch this video, because I know every single one of my viewers has a sense of humor about religion, and that you're going to be laughing at, but you kind of feel sorry for her at the same time. But in a way, the thoughts is just like, it's just like Jake said, bless her little white heart. Like I told Aaron, it was probably the funniest video he's seen all year, and we've seen like.
It wasn't the funniest thing I've seen all year, but it was funny.
Probably the funniest video of the Young Turks of the year.
Yes.
Even though they also put together something from the VP debate where.
Oh God.
What's his bucket?
It about that Mexican thing?
No. No, this is Pence. Pretty much like the way he's acting is that he doesn't actually know who his running mate is. Which is Trump. Easy way to remember that one right now? Trumpets. Trump Pence. Anyways, but, oh yeah, no, we never said anything like that. And then immediately segues into Donald Trump saying that. We never said we'd kick everybody out. We will kick everybody out. And we will have house-to-house squads. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? And this is a Clinton ad. They just literally took Trump's words and Pence's words. And we're like, these two aren't even on the same page.
Yeah, the thing I saw on Tumblr, of course, was just a caption from the debate of, I don't even know who the vice president for Clinton is.
Kaine.
Really?
Yeah, Jim Kaine.
Oh, Kaine, not McCain.
Yeah. Kaine.
Something about the immigration wall, Mexicans, blah, blah, blah. And Trump's running mate saying, yeah, you don't get it. There you go again with that Mexican thing.
That was also in the Young Turks thing. But I know that sometimes you don't want to deal with politics and stuff, so I didn't have you watch that video. So I think I have to have Willie watch that poor little white girl's heart video. You are right, we are just a smidge, because there's like nobody on this platform, and I think there's a train coming.
There's also delays.
It'd be nice. It's not that I'm angry, it's just like, it'd be nice to know.
Sign up for the orders.
We've had
this. Also stop clicking.
Whatever, but we've had this discussion before that if you and I all do the exact same thing, then we're not going to really have the need for a conversation because we're just going to inform ourselves of everything.
That's valid. But yeah, it's a vehicle on the right of way.
On the right of way.
Vehicle on the tracks.
Okay. It just was a weird terminology.
It's a terminology I've heard you use. The rails have right of way. The rails are the right of way.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You may have heard Dad say it. I've
Okay.
never called the tracks the right of way. I may have referenced the train having the right of way, but I've never referred to the tracks as the right of way.
Okay. So, vehicle on the tracks up in Lloyd District, I think, causing disruption, not just delay, for blue, yellow, green.
Blue, yellow, green, but not red. Weird.
Yeah, I think it must be after the split off for red.
There is no split off for red. Blue, green, and red have the same tracks all the way out to Gateway. Yellow's the one that splits after the steel bridge.
No, but what about the airport?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like you have to go all the way out to Gateway, and then red goes north, green goes south,
Oh,
blue goes
they all go
east.
different. Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I said. Weird, not red.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
weird combination.
Yeah, maybe it's the fact that I don't know.
But yeah, I think orange is just circling downtown.
Well, yeah, the orange technically just goes into downtown and goes south, but that's why I was like, I could see it being red if it were, because like after the steel bridge, yellow.
Not in service.
There's still someone on it though.
There are several someone's on it.
If the door's open, you're getting on it.
Yeah.
Go. Anyways.
Bye.